Hi guys, so I recently put together a video series showing people how to make an app with React, TypeScript and Webpack. And after I created the video series, I came across this tool called Parcel, and I recreated just the setup, and it took me less than half the time to put it together. It loads up faster, it reloads faster, so I thought I'd put together a video showing people how to basically do the setup bit without Webpack but with Parcel instead. So let's get started. First, let's make a directory. Let's call it React, TypeScript, and Parcel. And let's cd into that directory. React. Cool. Load up a text editor. Alright, and as you can see, it's pretty empty in here. So let's start putting in some files. Let's initialize npm with npm init. We're going to hit the default, so we do -y. And that creates our package.json file. And next, let's create a index.html file in the root. Cool. Now we've done that, let's go into our index.html and add some code. Going to put the default in, and then change the title to React, TypeScript, Parcel. Okay. Let's also add a container, a div with the class container, which is where our React code will go. And let's add a script tag element and place in where our index is going to go. So if you've seen the previous tutorial, I'm going to put in an index.tsx to stand for TypeScript XML, which is like JSX, and Parcel is going to do all the work to turn that into a JS file that's readable by the browser. So now we've done that, let's go ahead and create this index.tsx file in a folder called source. So I'm going to go into the terminal and make a directory called source, cd into source, and then create index.tsx. Cool. Now in here we're going to put our standard React boilerplate stuff. So we're going to import all as React from React. If you haven't seen the other tutorial that I've done, this is the way you import things in TypeScript. In a normal JSX file you wouldn't have this, the all and as, you just have a import React from React, but this is the way we do it for TypeScript. We're going to also import all as React DOM, capital DOM, from React -DOM. Cool. It's also putting the constant. So in the index.html file, we added a div element with a class container. That's where the HTML from the React code is going to go into. So let's actually tell React to put this inside it by having a document query selector and referencing it. Right. Finally, we're going to render the content into the DOM with the React DOM, and we're going to render something simple. Let's just say hello in h1. Alright, so that's all the index.tsx code done. Now let's install these in npm, sorry. So I will go back to our root, clear what's inside here, and I'm going to do npm install React, React DOM, and TypeScript. Now I'm going to install dev dependencies. So I'm going to install the type-ins for React and React DOM, and also Parcel, the Parcel bundler, as dev dependencies. Alright, now that's done, there's only one thing we need to do to get everything running, and that's to go into our package.json, change test to start, and get start to run not this stuff, but instead Parcel index.html, which is where everything will start from. Now that's done, oh, I've missed something out. Awesome. Now that's done, we can go into our terminal, run npm start. Right, I've made a mistake. So inside our index.html, it should be source index.tsx, not just index.tsx. So now we can go back and it will run. And it will build it, and we haven't added our tsx TypeScript config, so it's giving me an error. So let's do that now. Let's stop the server, clear this, and let's add tsconfig.json. Right, now what I'm going to do is copy the code from my previous article. Once again, I've got a video that tells you what everything does line by line in this tsconfig. But for this video, I'm just going to copy and paste the code in to save time. Right. Finally, once we run npm start, everything should be fine. Fingers crossed. Perfect. And now if we go to localhost 1234 in our browser, we have a running React TypeScript server without the need to install Webpack, without the need to install any loaders, any plugins. It just works.